respectful attendance. Ensure that the behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. This time will be announced as slot lineups, beginning with the Mansfield Hornets. Senior number 1, Sean McCoy. Senior number 2, Riley Sigmund. Senior number 3, Nate Freeman. Junior number 4, Tommy Collette. And junior number 11, Dave McIntyre. Head coach, Mike Collins. Now you get Bulldogs. Senior number 4, Anthony Valencia. Junior number 11, Elias Blackos. Junior number 14, Miles Carrot. Junior number 21, J.J. Falk. And junior number 30, Benjamin Secord. And your head coach, Dan Kaiser. Please rise to the flag of the national anthem.
Welcome everybody, ladies and gentlemen, to the Canton High School Gymnasium, where we have a Hockomock League matchup tonight with the Canton Bulldogs facing off against the Mansfield Hornets. Canton coming in looking like a slight underdog. We'll see how they fare. I'm Shane Kelleher, joined here with Spencer Wright. How's it going?
It's going great.
Starting lineups for today. For the visiting Mansfield Hornets, we have number 1, Sean McCoy, number 2, Riley Sigmund, number 3, Nate Creedon, number 4, Thomas Valet, and number 5, Mason Bordiari. For your home Canton Bulldogs, it's number 4, Anthony DeLezia, number 11, Elias Palacios, number 14, Miles Jerub, number 21, JJ Falk, and number 30, Ben Secord. Tip-off just about set. There's the opening whistle. And it's up. That's one back. And it's going to be a redo. Valet and Jareb going up for it. JJ Falk's going to come down for Canton. He's going to drive in. Loses it. There's gotten by Creedon. On the ground, Creedon tied up. It's going to be a jump ball as Mansfield will inbound.
Great effort from the Bulldogs to start off the game.
Sigmund inbounds to Valet. Creedon drives, kicks it back out to Valet. Down low, kicks it out with an up fake. He won't put it up. Creedon will drive in, goes up, and that's going to fall for 2. First points of the game go to Nate Creedon. DeLezia dribbles down the other way, bring it up the court. Bounce pass into Falk, tipped back out to DeLezia. He's going to jab. Falk rounds the corner, drives in, kicks it to Jereb. Jereb, floater, mid-range, no good. Rebound by McIntyre.
Mansfield shoots a 3. This is
Sigmund's 3 is off. McIntyre, good effort to try to get it out, but It was out of bounds. Ben Secord, wearing number 30, dribbles it up, calls for the set play, Falk, jab, drive, goes to his left, pivot, up, and it's good. JJ Falk gets the Dogs on the board.
Dogs tie the game up. Hornets come down the court.
And there's Creedon. He's going to kick it back out to McCoy. And a three by McIntyre, Gabriel McIntyre, the junior. Delezia spins, kicks it to Falk. Falk's going to drive the lane. He'll put it up. No good, but it's going to be an offensive foul. Going to be a charge. Mansfield ball. What are we thinking so far of the start, Spencer?
It's been a great game. Lots of shots getting up. A couple misses, a couple made shots. How basketball goes. Really good game.
Certainly is. McIntyre's going to try again, and he is 2 for 2. He's really starting the pace. Secord to Falk. Delezia, top of the key, between his legs. He's going to move it to Palacios. Down low, Jared spins, puts it up. Not going to go. Rebound, Valet. Creedon, bring it back down the other way. He's going to settle the pace back. McIntyre for three again, and that one is no good. He is human, ladies and gentlemen. Palacios is going to bring it back down for the Bulldogs. Delezia rotating, nice spin, and that is going to be Canton ball, as that was Sean McCoy knocking it out for the Hornets. Secord to inbound. He's going to find him in the corner. Palacios puts it up, and that is good.
Palacios' first points of the night. Giving Canton shows by 4.
Sigmund down the other way. He's going to kick it to McIntyre. Dribbling with his left. Nice bounce pass into Creedon, and he's going to lay it up and in for 2. 10-4 Mansfield. Delezia dribbles in, puts it up, and there's going to be a foul on the ground, so the Dogs will inbound. Wesley Moy is going to check in for the Dogs. And JJ Falk to inbound. That's going to be Ben Secord taking a seat. Jareb spins, puts it up, no good. Rebound McIntyre. He's had a phenomenal start to this one, as he has 6 of the Mansfield 10 points. And he's going to try another 3. That one is no good. Rebound by McCoy. He's going to put it back up, no good. He gets it back, kicks it out. Creedon moving it over for 3. McIntyre. It was not McIntyre. Apologies, that was Sigmund. He sinks the 3, 13-4, and Coach Kaiser wants a timeout as the CHS cheerleaders come out to do their bit. Well, Spencer, it's been roughly 4 minutes into this one, and Mansfield is up by 9 points. How are we thinking? What do we think about the start?
It's a great question, and gotta see some more from the Bulldogs here. They're letting Mansfield launch threes, and they're converting on them, and they can't do anything on offense. Gotta see for some push on offense, get some offensive rebounds, and vary some. So.
Definitely Mansfield winning the glass right now, and that seems to be a big factor. Zach Sannon is going to check in, as Jared will take a breather. Speaking of Sannon, he has the ball. Now moves it to Delezia. Palacios. Falk for 3. No good. And that's going to be Mansfield ball. Sigmund's going to end down. Creedon. He's going to kick it out to number 21, Justin Curtis, who is checked in. 22, Mattis Gustakis, also in the game. Putting it up, and it is Creedon. And he gets on the board. Delezio drives the lane, and they're going to call a foul on the ground. Falk to inbound once more. He's going to find Moy. Moy's going to dribble with his right. Feeds Delezio. Delezio will launch one for three. No good. Rebound, Sigmund. Sigmund's going to move it up to Creedon. McIntyre. He's going to find Gustakis. Gustakis going to drive for three. No good is Creedon's triple, as the rebound is hauled in by Justin Curtis. Speaking of Curtis, he shoots a three. That one's no good. Falk trying to fast break. Delezio lays it up, unable to go. Gustakis was there. And there's going to be a travel on Creedon. Number 12 checking in for Mansfield.
Jack Feeney.
And Falk finding the ball. Boy, Sandin, he's going to drive in, loses it. And he's going to hit the deck hard. Still down as the play's the other way. Sigmund with the three, no good. Sandin still on the ground. Finally, it's going to be whistled down. And he definitely hit the deck hard there. But Sandin's a guy who's going to come in day in, night out, and just, he's going to play hard. He's going to take some hits. But you know that you're always going to get a spirited effort. And there aren't many guys on this floor who would go in with the intensity that he does night in, night out.
He's always a tough player. He was in the weight room before the season started. He was always grinding. He was the hardest player in there. Never gave up. He always kept pushing.
Yeah, certainly. And would be, it seems like Jerb is going to check in, as the Mansfield lead is now 11 with 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Kaiser taking this time to talk tactics with his team while Sandin gets checked out. He does get up and appears to be okay. That's certainly a good sign for Canton. Back to the play. Delezio is going to inbound to Moy. Moy's going to find Falk. Ryan Maxis, who checked into the game, is going to give it back to the Hornets. McIntyre feeds it back down low, puts it up and in. As Mansfield tally up to 17. Delezio walks it down the court, looking for his options. Jared dribbles, hands it off to Moy. Moy crosses over, kicks it down, Maxis. Moy drives, up fake, back out, Jared. Jared now finding a seam. He'll kick it out to Falk. Falk, step, and that's going to be an offensive foul on J.J. Falk. As number 5, Mason Bordiari checks in for Mansfield, as that's going to be McIntyre taking a breather. Gabriel McIntyre really set the tone tonight for the Hornets with a couple big threes. Justin Curtis will give it back to Bordiari. Gustakis. And Creedon will find the seam, lay it up and in for an easy 2. Delezio brings it down. Switches over. Jared now with it. Finds Secord cutting. He'll kick it out. That's going to be Maxis. He'll put it up. And it's going to be, once again, another offensive foul. Senior captain Derek Gerard checking in for the Bulldogs. He's wearing number 1 tonight. While it's going to be Nate Creedon bringing it back for the Hornets. Swinging it, Bordiari. Kutoskis back to Bordiari. McCoy, no good. Rebound, Palacios. Palacios bringing it behind the back. Delezia drives in, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Mason Bordiari. That's going to be Canton basketball. And Secord will inbound.
Boy, oh boy, we've seen a lot of offensive charges in this first half.
Certainly, possession ping-ponging back and forth. Here is Secord. He'll give it to Delezia. Thought about the 3, won't shoot it. Almost picked off. Jared, a good effort to try to save it. Unable to. And there was Valet going for the slam. Was unable to put it home. Delezia, he's going to dribble up the court. He'll launch a 3 from way deep. No good. Rebound. McCoy. A prayer of a shot. Will not go. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 19-4. Mansfield off to a hot start. They're up by 15 here. And it's been a tough start. There's no sugarcoating it. But we have seen some bright spots. We've seen the defense be able to stop the Hornets. And you see guys like Palacios, like San, and really just a whole team effort. They're going out there, they're going to battle. Falk, he's setting the tone with a couple points. Palacios has 2 as well. And, I mean, unfortunately, the cheerleaders did just match the score of the leading highest scorer of the Bulldogs so far. But, you know, you're not always going to score 30 points every night. And the way this one's shaping up, you know, it's going to be a grind. Spencer, what are you looking for the Dogs to do better in the second quarter?
It was a pretty good bucket by the cheerleaders. I'd like to see the Bulldogs do a little bit more of that. Only have 4 points in the first quarter, so let's see if they can start to match this Mansfield.
Certainly scoring is a factor, and that's a great way to start. As Palacios with a beautiful feed to Delezia, who lays it up and in for 2 points. Swinging it around. Sigmund driving in is McCoy. He's a nice spin up and in. Definitely Sean McCoy, the senior, putting on the moves and then putting in the hoop. Jareb unable to get out of the double team, but Palacios is able to recover, coming back down with some tempo. Jareb puts it up and in. Miles Jareb gets on the score sheet. Creedon, top of the key. Certainly. McCoy. And launching a 3, and that is good from Nate Creedon. He has been a tempo setter for the Hornets, typically the one carrying the ball up the court, and he's definitely done some damage so far. Palacios now will move it to Delezia. He's going to drive the lane, kick it out. Gerard for 3, and it's good. Derek Gerard with the triple. And we're starting to see some life here from the Bulldogs as the scoring, ask and you shall receive, has certainly picked up.
Off the bench, popping a 3. Huge for the Bulldogs right there.
Certainly. And it's going to be Riley Sigmund to inbound here. Zach Sandin will be jumping to try to block it. Pardon my French, he did not jump. And here's Nate Creven for 3. And wow, that's going to be McIntyre once again. Gabriel McIntyre already his 3rd three-pointer of the night.
Man, he's on a roll tonight,
right
isn't
back. Certainly on a roll. Secor drives in, puts it up. But yet again,
it's going to be an and one.
Yet again, the Bulldogs find a way as Secord with the bucket has a chance to make it a 3-point play here. He puts it up, and it's good. Moy's gonna check in for Secord. And Creeman has the ball in his hands once again. Creedon dribbles down. Finds Sigmund for 3, no good. But he gets his own rebound. Toskis had it momentarily. McIntyre slips on the hard core, but is able to recover somehow without traveling. McIntyre once again launches one from deep. It won't go, and Boy has the rebound, lost it. Creedon picks it up. Sigmund, Creedon for 3, and that one's good.
Couple mistakes by the Bulldogs leads to another Hornets 3 points.
Certainly Gerard had a chance to answer there. It won't go. Creedon, McIntyre. He's gonna find Sigmund. And McIntyre drives in. And 1. And Gabriel McIntyre certainly having a great first half. Maxis and Feeney checking in for the Dogs. While Valet will take a breather for the Hornets. McIntyre hits the free throw. And just like that, it is a 20-point lead for Mansfield. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Maxis finds Sandin. Sandin's gonna move it to Gerard. To Moy. He'll drive in. Lost it. And that is scooped up by Toskis. Yes. Bordiari moves it to Creedon.
Max is playing some tight D on.
Bordiari gets it back once again. Curtis moves it. And Creedon will launch one. That won't go. Curtis on the rebound once again. Creedon puts it up. That one once again unable to find the net. And Maxis inbounds it calm for Moy, who will get a return feed from Gerard. Surveying his options. He's going to find Sandin down low, spins, puts it up, no good. Rebound hauled in by Gutauskas. He'll kick it to Curtis. Bordiari thought about the 3, instead chose to drive the lane, kicks it out to Curtis. Now Gutauskas. Driving Bordiari, finds Curtis, he'll launch one, no good. And Maxis reels it in. Back the other way on the counterattack. He'll settle it down to find Sandin. Nifty move through the legs, and the foul on the court. And it's going to be Maxis to inbound.
Maxis inbounding the ball, looking for Zach Sandin.
The only sophomore on Varsity. Now Now Sannon is going to drive in. He's going to lose it, but it finds its way to Feeney. Moy drives. Mid-range floater is money. Wes Moy.
Bulldogs boost their point total to 15.
Moriarty. Kicks it. Curtis. Finds Kutauskas. Feeney picks up the loose ball. Back the other way is Maxis. Maxis is going to drive in, put it up. He doesn't get the shot to go, but he picks up a foul. And he will go to the line to shoot his first free throws of the evening. Just under 3 minutes here to go in the second quarter. Mansfield leading 33-15. Maxis unable to get his first free throw to fall, but that is why they give you 2. Takes a breath, dribbles once, puts it up, and the second.
Maxis 1 for 1 on the free throws.
Yes. Mansfield gonna bring the ball back down the other way with a 17-point lead. Curtis for 3. That is good. Justin Curtis.
Good shot.
Sinks it from distance. Falk drives mid-range floater. No good. And Sean McCoy back in the game. Pulls down the rebound. Sigmund finds the ball. He'll launch one from distance. Once again, another 3 falls from Mansfield. Kaiser doesn't like what he's seeing. He'll call a timeout as the Mansfield lead is up to 23. And Spencer, I mean, the deal breaker of this game so far seems to be from 3-point land. Mansfield just is hitting a lot of their shots, while Canton, on the other hand, hasn't had much luck in that department. Now, is there anything that you'd like to see them tighten up defensively on?
Defensively, I think the Bulldogs got to prevent this 3-pointer. Mansfield's abusing it against them there. Any free shot they get, they're taking it and they're draining it. They're just rolling the threes and can't find a way to score. So I think Can's got to try something different.
So far. A late surge here in the last 2:24 would be nice for the Bulldogs to go into halftime with a little bit of momentum. Falk gives it to Maxis. He's going to drive the lane, put it up, stuffed by McCoy, but he will dribble out of bounds. So Canton will get the ball back. Styles to Jungle, does check in, and down low Feeney, and Feeney was unable to corral it, but the Dogs will keep the ball. So Maxis will inbound once more, this time from the other side of the hoop. He calls for the set play. Finds Moy. He'll launch one from deep, no good. Maxis vying for the rebound. He will come up with it, put it back up. That's stuffed by McCoy. Maxis goes back up. This time, it's a foul. That is Styles to Jangle, shooting from the line. First one doesn't go. 39-16. Just over a minute. The second free throw. Bank is over.
Styles 1 for 1 on the free throws.
McIntyre will inbound to Creedon. Creedon and Moy, the only 2 still left in the backcourt, who will cross over the half line. Launching a 3, no good, and Moy has the rebound. Thought about a Hail Mary pass down the court, decided against it, then found Falk. Now the return to Moy. Falk for 3, that is no good, and the rebound is hauled in by the Hornets. Back the other way with speed. McIntyre, and one.
Hornets going to the line. Shoot.
McIntyre, chance to make it another three-point play as Secord will check in for Maxis. And no good. And Styles will come up with the rebound, but he was deemed out of bounds. So the Hornets have a chance to add to their lead here once more. Skutaskis checks back in as Sean McCoy will take a breather. McIntyre inbounds to Skutaskis. Creedon finds Valet with a nice alley-oop. As Boy dribbles the lane, puts it up and in. Good play by West Boy. Back the other way, slings it to the corner for three. Wow, Skutaskis nails it. And Mansfield is looking pretty good heading into the break. But almost a nice steal by Falk, unable to. And Valet will just throw two more onto the lead. Secord dribbles it down. Half a minute remaining.
Bulldogs have to put some points on the board here before the half ends.
Valet down the other way, and he's on a 4-point heater. He'll lay it up in it. Secord controlling the pace of play here with some poise. They cross over. And that ball's ripped away by Creedon. He'll go down the other way, unable to go, but McIntyre will put in a bucket right before the buzzer. And we're heading into the break here, 52-19. Mansfield does have the lead. And, you know, Spencer, it certainly wasn't a pretty half, but at the same time, you know, there were some bright spots. The scoring being distributed nicely. And on the flip side, you know, we definitely saw a section right there mid-second quarter where the offense did pick up, and it seemed like they were hitting their stride. Now, the key to the second half will be sustaining that offensive energy. And, you know, that's been the story of the first half. Obviously, as a Canton resident myself, not the score I would like to see on the board. So, you know, Coach Kaiser's going to go in there in between the half, give them a pep talk, and hopefully, you know, rally the troops to go out, come out flying for the second. Spencer, any thoughts?
I mean, Bulldogs were getting crushed in the first quarter. Coach Kaiser said something in between first and second quarter. They came out strong to the second quarter, then lost their scoring touch, and now they're trailing a lot. So, see if they can close that gap and try to squeak a win away.
Yeah, and you know, Mansfield's team, their depth is showing through. Where you look up and down their starting lineup, where you have Sean McCoy. He's played a great game on both ends, had a couple big blocks, a couple points to add on. You have Riley Sigmund. He's been a major facilitator throughout this entire game, finding the open man for the open look. Creedon, he's been the guy bringing the ball up and down the court. He adds on with points himself. Then you have Valet. Valet's been big on the glass. He has been big on the boards. you look at Gabriel McIntyre. McIntyre has been really the biggest point scorer of this game, and you know, it doesn't seem like the Bulldogs have an answer for him defensively. You look at Justin Curtis checks in, hits a big three. You look at Mattis Gutauskas checks in. He's had a couple big plays, put up some points. Bordiari's been working the floor as well. Like, the Hornets really have a deep roster here. And on the Canton side, we're seeing how the Bulldogs definitely have some depth as well. You have Deletia, Palacios, Jared Falk, and Secord as the starting lineup. You have Moy, you have Gerard, you have Maxis, you have Chungam, you have guys like Jack Feeney. There's potential there. There's the talent there. It's just whether or not they can get it to mesh and to really come together. Now, we're going to take a break here until the start of the third quarter, let you enjoy the young cheerleaders showing off their dance moves, and, you know, hopefully try to find yourself a nice, positive mindset for this third quarter. So, we'll see you in approximately 6¼ minutes, and don't turn away. Keep the dials tuned in, and we'll see what happens here in this second half. tuning back in or staying with us through that intermission period. And if you're just tuning in, it's a hard-fought battle right now. 52-19. Mansfield leads as we start the second half. And
second half is underway.
it certainly is, Spencer. As on the court, McCoy, Sigmund, Creedon, Valet, and McIntyre, the starting lineup, back out there to start the second half. Palacios, Secord, Falk, Jereb, and Deletia also came the starting lineup for the evening. Once again, will be starting in this second frame. Creedon's going to inbound. Nice play, stolen by Deletia. He's going to go down the other end. Unable to go. No foul called. Back the other way come the Hornets. Laying it up and in. It's Riley Sigmund as the Mansfield senior adds to their lead. Falk cuts in. Jereb launches. No good. Rebound. Sean McCoy. Back down the other end. Sigmund to the corner for three. And unable to go is Creedon's three. And a valiant effort to try to save that. But fortunately, if you're a Canton fan, they turn the ball over.
Tough start for the Bulldogs coming out of half.
Yes.
Can't really get a lot going, but let's see what they can do.
Once again, Falk's three, unable to go. McIntyre fake the three, gives it to Creedon, kicks it out for three. McCoy, no good. Falk brings down the rebound, back the other way to Palacios, and he puts it up, unable to fall. Jereb, Secord with the right, no good, and that's going to be a foul on number 11, Gabriel McIntyre. Foul is on the floor, so Secord will inbound. Falk gains possession. Goes to Jereb. He's going to spin off the foot of Valet. McIntyre, he will get a charge. Nope, not a charge. Palacios will pick up a foul. And that means that Mansfield will retain possession. Valet, top of the key, will move it, bounce pass into Creedon. Valet to Creedon. Sigmund getting triple team, finds an outlet, is Valet down low, under the hoop. He kicks it out to Matas Guzdakis, who knocks it down. And the Hornets are everywhere. But Axis, a nice deep range two-pointer to answer as McIntyre in to Valet, who will put it up and in despite Sandin flying in to try to block. Boy, Maxis gives it to Creedon. And Creedon misses the easy layup, but gets the ball back. Creedon to Valet, Sigmund, and that's good. Once again, the Hornets are money from three. Boy. Dribbles, crossover, puts it up, no good. Rebound Sigmund, and he will move it out to McIntyre. Lost it for a second, the double team on him. Creedon.
Mansfield with the rebound. Brings it out to three, passes it around a little bit. I also like to play pass. Pass it back out, shoots three, misses, and gets the rebound, puts back up, but there is a foul.
Yeah, McIntyre had an open look there. Would not get it to fall, but it is going to be Thomas Valet going to the line. First freebie turns out not to be, as it does not fall where
Derek Gerard, Eli Palacios.
Gerard, Palacios, Secord, Deletia, and Falk are the 5 on the court. And Valet does hit the second one. 63-21, Mansfield piling on the points. Will Canton have a response. Secord finds Falk, looking for an opening. Deletia, he'll let one fly, and that's good. Anthony Deletia from distance. And Curtis over to Sigmund. Down low to Creedon. Back out to Sigmund. He'll put one up from the line. Will not fall. Secord dribbles in. Falk with the left, turns, and that's good. JJ Falk providing some energy here for the Dogs in a much needed time. Hornets 3 is good. Deletia, Palacios. Dribbles. A good look, a nice move, but the shot is no good. Falk goes on a little adventure to get the ball. Justin Curtis delays. Now hits Gutauskas. Creedon. Curtis. Creedon. Moves it over. Moriarty. Spins. Kick out for 3. No good. And Secord comes down with the rebound. Quickly fouled by 22, Mattis Gutauskas. As a wholesale change here. Moy, Jareb, Sannon, Maxis, and Styles check in. Moy is gonna dribble down. And he got me off that one, giving it back to Styles. Maxis dribbles. Finds Jareb, down low to Styles. Sannon drives the lane. Gets it. Maxis for 3. It's good. Ryan Maxis has come up with a couple big-time shots for the Dogs as we have entered the Canton tries to trap the ball phase of the game.
Maxis has 2 huge three-pointers in this game.
Mansfield unable to answer right back as Jared hauls in the rebound, using every inch of his frame to get there. Moy dribbles, Maxis, up fake, finds Moy, thought about it, step back for 3, no good, and the rebound, Nate Creedon, he's all over the floor tonight. Udiari gets the return feed, cross court for 3, no good, rebound, and the putback by Gutauskas. Mansfield up to 68 as Jareb draws the foul. And a timeout called by Canton. Just over a minute to go in the third quarter. 68-29, Mansfield with a whopping lead. And, you know, It's not exactly the type of score we wanted today, but there's definitely going to be a fourth quarter where it's going to be about the good habits, you know, going out there, just playing your game and seeing if we can do anything that will swing us some late momentum. You know, I don't want to say it's over, but, you know, the odds aren't looking good.
Yeah, tough quarter. Didn't score a lot, but see if they can come close to getting this game back.
Style shot is blocked by Curtis, and down the other end, Zach Sandin swats it away. Maxis moves it up to Moy. He'll drive in, put it up, and in. West Moy.
Zach Sandin gets Bulldogs hyped up. Huge swat. Tells the Hornets to get the heck out of there. Get the heck out of here. Go back down, and Bulldogs add 2 on the board.
Yeah. Timeout called. We're gonna go to some replays here of some big plays recently. Yeah, let's go for it.
Make it.
First off, Deletia, money from distance, as his form is silky smooth and really helps the Dogs. Maxis, once again, adding in from 3. And you look at Moy, a very nice finish on a great play. Those have been some of the bigger buckets of the night for the Dogs. Unfortunately, they do only have 31 points. That is the overarching dilemma of this one. And with about 9 minutes to go in this one, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot happening. But Maxis with a great defensive play. And Moy will come out with the ball. Crosses over. He'll put up a long 2. It's good. Wes Moy starting to really get involved on the offensive side. Sigmund thought about it, would not shoot. Driving in, and Maxis will pick up a foul. As Kaiser coaching up his players. The Hornets still have the ball. Creedon from distance, and of course it's good. You know, it's just doesn't seem like they can miss right now. Justin Curtis finds Sigmund, back to Curtis. McIntyre down in. Sean McCoy, no good. Fighting for it. Sandin comes out with the rebound. Back the other way. He'll put it up at the end of the quarter. Does not go, as we are heading to the fourth quarter in this one. Mansfield 71, Canton 33. As we're gonna bring it over to our specialist, Spencer Wright, who will tell us all about the pros and cons of that quarter.
Oh boy, that was an energetic quarter right there, play. Looked like the best quarter that the Bulldogs have had yet this game. Huge block from Zach Sandin, getting the Bulldogs hyped up. Ryan Maxis hitting some threes. And then going down, score a couple, closing the point margin a little bit.
Yeah.
Looking better.
Oh, there's definitely some improvements there. Great job being able to. Oh, there's us. How's it going, everybody? All you folks at home. We would like to thank you all for tuning in today. Certainly not over yet, so please stay with us here for the next 8 minutes of play. But as we return to what you really came for. as Secord, Delezia, he'll put it up. That one won't go. Sean McCoy back down the other end. McIntyre swings it. Return. McIntyre from distance. And it's good. He's been on fire today. Secord almost drives right past him. Does draw the foul. As, you know, the score doesn't look pretty, but you do got to give credit to these fans. Very dedicated fans today. No one's leaving. Everyone's here to get their money's worth. And why not? Secord dribbles with his right. Thought about it. Now he will, and it will be a good decision, Ben Secord.
Great decision. Waited for the defender to get out of his face and then just drained it in his face. So.
Wow.
Great.
Didn't know I was commentating with Dr. Seuss, but, you know, learn something new every day. Wow, unfortunately, the Hornets will have the ball. It is Riley Sigmund to inbound. He will find Sean McCoy, not to be confused with LeSean McCoy, who was a football running back, but different sport. Back to the action. Secord has the ball, bring it down, cross-court feed. Delezia, little fire and ice shoe combo. He'll shoot it, no good. Secord hauls it back in, Falk from distance, and that one rims out. Unfortunate there as Riley Sigmund brings it back down for the Hornets. He'll put it up, and he made that one look pretty easy, folks. Just found a hole, put it up, and it was good. Delezia from range, no good. Palacios vying for the rebound, was denied. Little miscommunication, but a nifty play by Creedon. Kicks out to Sigmund for three, and it's good. As the subs coming in, wholesale change, Wes Moy, Styles, Eli Palacios will take a seat along with Delezia, Secord, and Falk all going off. Jared Sannon and Gerard join the backcourt of Styles and Moy. Some points there for the Dogs. Bordiari back in the game, finds McIntyre. Creedon swings it back to Bordiari. McIntyre once again finds Gustauskas. But why talk about Gustauskas when we can talk about Creedon? And you guessed it, another Mansfield three-pointer. 82-37. The Hornets leading the Bulldogs. But they're still fighting the dog as Sannon, jumper, it's water. Zach Sannon providing some energy here late in this one. Creedon dribbles. Finds Bordiari, will drive the lane, and he will travel. And I'm not talking about traveling for February vacation, which is right around the corner. Today was the last calendar day of the school year before February break. And any plans for the break, Spencer?
I'm going away.
As much as I'd love to hear about your plans, I would much rather talk about our very own Canton Bulldogs. And speaking of which,
this game is way
they almost got the ball back.
Great save by Mansfield. Dogs zone.
Thomas Villa paid us a visit, came to say hi. Sannon will pick up the ball, but not before he was fouled. Bordiari is the one charged with that.
The foul was on number 5.
Yes. Well, 4:48 remaining. Inbound picked off by Bordiari. And Creedon, you know, you won't get much easier 2 points than that. Moy launches, no good. Bordiari brings it back up the court for the Hornets. Kick out, and he'll get it back. Wow.
Mansfield drills another 3.
Mason Bordiari adds on. Jared through the legs, kicks it out. Boy, crossover, drives the lane, puts it up. No good. That one had potential, but ended up denying us. Bordiari and Utaskis. His try was denied by the rim. Hello, Derek Gerard.
Canton,
Thank you for the
three-pointer.
three-pointer. We will take that any day of the week, no matter what the score. Bordiari. Creative. Utaskis. Bordiari for
And
three.
guess
He's
what?
hit 2 in a row.
Another Mansfield three is good.
Tell me something new, Spencer. Tell me something.
Score is 42-90 Mansfield.
Moy is fouled, so the Bulldogs will keep possession. 5 new faces come onto the court. It's Maxis, it's Palacios, it's Secord, it's Feeney, it's Delezia. You know him, you love him. You're hoping they're going to help out the Dogs tonight. Palacios for 3. It's good.
That's something
Fresh
we haven't
legs,
seen much.
fresh looks, fresh points.
Something we haven't seen much in this game.
Subway is not a sponsor, so we could not say eat fresh. Driving the lane, kicking out, Bordiari. He'll spin as Mansfield keeps possession, moving it around the top of the arc. Bordiari drives in, and he puts it up and in. Bordiari has 8 points quickly in only the last couple minutes. He's having himself a 4th quarter. Secord will put one up. That one is no good. Bordiari wanted to pass it, thought better of it, held on to it. Andrew DiGirolamo has checked in for the Mansfield Hornets. He's seen his first action of the night. Grutaskis, no good. Max is fighting for the rebound, but Mansfield's going to come up with it and lay it back in. Thomas Serra and Jack Peabody both checking in here for Mansfield. Maxis and Palacios make dinner plans here at the bottom of your screen. As Delezia will now come over to be the inbound option. Maxis elects to take his only option and give the ball to Delezia. Gerard over to Chungam. Feeney. Delezia. No good. As Mansfield back the other way. Under 2 minutes now here. Up and in. And the lead is stretched. Number 34 checks in for Mansfield. 20, 10, 12, and 33 are also on the court. Unfortunately, we are not playing bingo, so do not shout up when you have those numbers. That was a rough reference, Spencer. That was a bad row. You know, can't win them all. That's the story for the Dogs right now. You can't win them all.
Really can't.
You know, at this point, we're just hoping for decent fashion.
Ryan Maxis,
Speaking of decent
great
fashion,
play.
Ryan Maxis, 2 points. How you doing?
I don't think he's doing too well.
Sarah, bring it down. As Mansfield surveys, DiGirolamo will dish it off. Peabody, Sarah. And under 30 seconds here to go in this one.
4 seconds, 3, 2,
We're
1.
unable to find it.
Shot clock violation.
That is going to be a shot clock violation. So the ball is turned back over to the Dogs. As shot clock has been turned off as we are under 20 seconds to go here. Styles with some fancy dribbling. Drives the lane, puts one up, no good. And securing the rebound is Thomas Serra. And that is going to close out our evening tonight. Your final score, the Mansfield Hornets take this one 96-47. I would like to thank Spencer Wright for joining me today. And
it's been an honor.
We do have some highlights coming up for you after this handshake, because why not show some good sportsmanship? You know, it's not about how much you win by, it's about how you win. And the Hornets have done it with class here tonight, which is the most you can ask for. You know, it wasn't a great night overall from a basketball standpoint, but it is, you know, one of the games that you're not going to want to remember it, but it definitely can be a good learning experience.
Definitely.
And
You
can
just want
definitely
to
be
put this
used
game
to
in the past. Just
Let's
roll
look at
right
some
over
highlights here.
Make it.
First one, Delezia from 3. It's good. Delezia not a bit as big of a night as he is accustomed to. Maxis, on the other hand, good day for him. Some points, some energy. Moy finishes beautifully. And you know, Secord now, he has on a bucket of his own. And the Dogs looking to Sandin for some energy there. Sandin, a nice jumper. He gets up there. Good vertical from him. And the shot is just nothing but net. Gerard, couple big threes for him. He had a good night. Palacios, 3. You know, they heated up from downtown in the second half, but it was just too little too late.
heated up and then slowed down again. Couldn't end the game off well.
And we would like to thank everyone for joining us tonight on Canton Community Television. The Dogs do fall by a lot, but we would like to express our gratitude to the custodial staff who prepares this gym every day and everyone else who lets this game happen.
Shout
We've
out
been told
to
to let you know to
Brady.
like and subscribe on YouTube.
Shout
So
out to Brady Wong and Peter Heredia.
that's always fun.
filming
And
these games.
it is Valentine's Day, so whether you're a love bug tonight or not, just have fun, enjoy yourself, and we will see you next time.
This game was brutal.
Delvin got to 100 points, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.